Good afternoon to you all. I am Rabbi Dalcom, a counseling psychologist with University Counseling Center and the secretary to University Wellness Center. I bring you greetings from the University Wellness Center once again. And on behalf of our chairperson, Professor Mrs. Ibokodro, we would want to welcome you all to today's webinar. Please keep sharing. We're going to have an insightful discussion and a practical session as well. This month, the theme for the wellness program or wellness month is reducing work-related stress. And what the Wellness Center is doing is that we are trying to bring wellness to you. In fact, right at your nose, we are coming and visiting your various colleges to, explore how to reduce our work-related stress. And we all know the kind of environment we are working in. So to help us delve deeper into how to reduce work-related stress using what we call progressive muscle relaxation. It's a technique that psychologists and in fact therapists usually use to assist persons who are really stressed out. And it's a technique, a strategy we use to help them reduce their stress. And after this session, you can go back, play it, and use it in your various offices and at homes when you feel you are stressed, so that at least all of us can come together to pull the wheels of the university. So to help us go through this practical session is Ms. JOAN SORIBANG. She is a clinical health psychologist with the University Counseling Center. In fact, I adore her a lot. She's too much. And she came with her assistant called Chelsea Charlene Kosoku. In fact, today they're going to do an awesome demonstration to us, a practical one as well. So just call somebody to also call a friend, at least to join. Just share the link so that at least most of the staff members or probably people of the university community can join to enjoy themselves. So Ms. JOAN SORIBANG, while she's preparing to come on board, please, let's keep on sharing the link. Let's encourage a lot of people to join. And I tell you, you're going to enjoy today's session. Latest by 15 to 20 minutes, we'll give us a short presentation. Then after the presentation, the practical session comes. Let's keep sharing. Then aftermath, we will give chance for people to ask questions and clarification as well. This Saturday, before she comes this Saturday, we have walk and aerobics. You can also come in to de-stress, to at least socialize. And this comes to you every Saturday. Progressive muscle relaxation, in short PMR, is a technique that psychologists or therapists usually use to help people calm down when they are stressed. And I just want to give you for free of charge. Okay. Again, please, let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing the link. So far, we've gone to basic school. It was an interesting time. They really came and we had a wonderful time with them. Then after a month, we went to College of Agric. Then again, College of Science, we were there as well. Just yesterday, we were with College of Arts and Built Environment. And when we come, normally we do presentation on coping strategies or how to deal with stress. Then we have personnel from the UITS to help us understand the new Microsoft 365 system. In fact, it does a lot of things that most of us are not aware. So when he comes around, what he does is that he tries to give us details, delve deeper, some of the apps, the things that we can use that Microsoft 365 for. And in fact, if you are abreast with that, it helps you to reduce your stress as well. As a matter of fact, there was one that really enthused me that secretaries can even use. You can talk whilst it types for you. It types for you. So basically, that is that. So our A psychologist is in to assist us. Auntie Joan, once again, you are welcome, and it's good to see you. So there's going to be a short presentation. Then after the presentation, the practical session begins. So you can start. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon to you all. So today I've been given the task of training or teaching progressive muscle relaxation. It is a relaxation technique that we use in treating or managing stress, anxiety, and some other chronic conditions like pain. If you are mostly in pain, especially due to headaches or migraines, you can make use of this exercise too. But before I go to that, I would want to touch a bit on stress, or as the topic for this month's wellness, the month of wellness, June, that is work-related stress. I'd want to focus a bit on that. So work-related stress is anything or any stressful experience or any stressful or a stressor that is related to the work we do. And a definition has been given by the World Health Organization, saying that work-related stress is a response people may have when presented with work demands and pressures that are not matched to their knowledge and abilities, and which challenge their ability to cope. So every one of us have got our level of capacity and knowledge and how we cope with things. So if you find yourself in a work environment or you've been assigned some duties which are beyond your knowledge, it will definitely push you to your limits. You may be forced to go the extra mile to learn so that you can deliver. If you're not able to do that, it's going to definitely cause some stress to you. So basically, that is, in a nutshell, something about stress, work-related stress. Some of the things that can cause work-related stress is work-life balance. In our university, we know that we have a lot of students that we have to attend to. Everyone is heavy laden, or we all have a lot of things to do. Lecturers have a lot of students they have to teach. Doctors have a lot of students they have to attend to in the hospitals, likewise the nurses. Psychologists too, we have a lot of cases, students coming in with cases. Sometimes none of us seems to have the time for ourselves. We have to work and find ways of managing our time. And sometimes the work is too much, we forget, we even neglect ourselves. We put our work before us and try to manage what we have to do, because of course, if you're not able to finish your work, it's going to go against you. So sometimes managing the work and life, and of course, when that happens, it means that your family life may suffer if you are a married person, or if anyone, we all will, our work, our family life will definitely suffer. Sometimes you may not have time for any other thing, even to socialize with our friends, all because our work may have taken all our time. So that makes it very, very difficult. And if, of course, we have your workload too is beyond you, you have a lot to do, and the time is not also enough. That is going to cause some stress for you. Managing your time too can be an issue when you have a lot on your decks to do. So I want to focus a bit on stress and relaxation response. When you find yourself going through stress for a very long time, which we call the chronic stress, it would bring what we call the stress response, where we can say the fight, flight, or even freeze response. So that normally when we sense danger, the mind definitely would tell us the mind will interpret the situation, whatever situation we face in life. The mind would interpret it to be something good or bad. If it is a bad thing, then we have to gather resources to fight or to flee, as in to flight. So if that is always there. If you are in a constant state of stress, the mind, normally when after the danger has passed, we are able to come back to a state of rest. But mostly when we are in a state of chronic stress, the stress is ongoing, we are unable to come back to that level of rest. And so all the time you find that you may be hyper alert, you can't relax, you're always thinking there's something bad going to happen to you. And the least thing you can panic. Okay. And then we also have the relaxation response, which acts in the opposite direction of the stress response. So relaxation, when we are in a state of relaxation, it means that we are calm. We know that where we are safe, we are protected, nothing bad will happen to us. Chronic stress, we know, can lead to a lot of negative health conditions like heart attacks, migraines, headaches, and so forth. But relaxation would sometimes help to mitigate the effects of stress on our physical health. We have a number of relaxation therapies, diaphragmatic breathing, also known as deep breathing exercise. We have body scan, guided imagery, mindfulness breathing and meditation, massage. You can go in for a massage. You can use music to relax. We have biofeedback. We have repetitive prayer. And then for today, we are going to talk about the last one, progressive muscle relaxation. And it is a relaxation process where we tense the muscles, some groups of muscles in the body, and also relax them at the same. So a systematic way of tensing and relaxing the muscles, and it's to help us identify when we are stressed, because when we are stressed, especially with the chronic stress, our bodies do suffer from tension. The muscles tense up. So and most of the times we are not even aware because we don't pay attention to what is happening inside of our bodies. So this exercise is to help us identify when we are tensed in our bodies or some parts of our bodies, and then also learn how to relax them so that when you know, or when you identify that when you are normally stressed up, you feel some tension in your legs or in your thighs, or maybe your tummy will feel a certain way, you will know what to do to relax these muscles. So that's the main purpose for this training today. We would sometimes combine that with deep breathing exercise, which is also a very good way of relaxation. But it's not good for everyone. If you are a person with a history of muscle spasms, it may not really help you. If you have a heart condition or high blood pressure, it may not really help you because sometimes it may rather increase or trigger a negative reaction for you. People with schizophrenia or psychosis may not also benefit them so much. And then, of course, some people it may rather also increase their anxiety. So if you have any of these conditions, I would suggest that you look at a different form of relaxation for you, like maybe imagery or guided or mindfulness meditation or breathing. That may work for you than the progressive muscle relaxation. So I came with a friend, Miss Chelsea Kosuku. I would call her to help me demonstrate what progressive muscle relaxation is about, how to do it. Chelsea is going to help us. She will show what to do when you are going through the exercise with progressive muscle relaxation. So we're going to add a bit of deep breathing to it. So in between the tensing and relaxing the muscles, she would breathe in and then she will breathe out. We will start with the deep breathing exercise, and then we'll add the progressive muscle relaxation to it. So you can close your eyes. But before you start, please ensure that your clothes are not tight on you. If you are wearing glasses, kindly remove them, put them aside, remove your watches, and your shoes or sandals. Just be free. Okay, so Chelsea. Okay, so you can close your eyes and then taking a deep breath and out. With the deep breathing exercise, you breathe in through your nose slowly and gently. You hold it for a few seconds and then you release the air through your mouth slowly and gently. So breathe in and then out slowly. Breathe in again and then out. In, out. Now bring your attention to your feet. You curl your toes. You are curling your toes towards you. So bring your toes towards you. Feel the tension. Then release the tension. Relax. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. So you're coming to your lower legs. You will point your toes away from your face. Stretch out your legs. Point them away from your face. And then relax them slowly. Bring them back to the ground. Taking a deep breath. And out. Breathe in. Out. Now we come into your upper legs, your thighs. So tighten your thighs, tighten them, squeeze them together, feel the tension, but don't strain them, just some small tension. And then relax them. Relax. Relax. And then breathe in. Out. In. Out. You move to the pelvic area. So sit upright and pull in your tummy. Pull in your tummy. In, and then out. Out. We'll pull it in again. In, out. And then breathe in. Out. In. Out. Then we now move to the back. So you bring your shoulders to the back. Just bring the shoulders blades together. Like that, exactly. Then relax them. In, relax them. Okay, breathe in, out, in, out. Now pull your shoulders towards your ears. Pull your shoulders towards your ears. Feel the tension, but don't strain them too much. And then relax. Relax. Then breathe in slowly. Out. In. Out. So we're coming to the face, your face. You bring your jaws together very tightly. Then you tighten your eyes, every muscle in your face. So let's try that. Squeeze them tightly. Okay. And then relax. 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 And taking a deep breath. Out. Taking a deep breath. Out. Then we come to your neck. So you turn your neck to the left and then the right. Take it to the back and then bring it down towards your chest. Okay, that's fine. So you can lift your head and escape the hands. So let's now stretch out your hands and then make a fist. Squeeze them tightly till you feel the tension. But again, do not strain them. Right, and then relax them. Taking a deep breath. Out. In. And out. So now we'll do the full body. So every part of your body, we're going to tense it at the same time. And then you're taking a deep breath as you do that. And then when you relax, then you breathe out. Is that okay? All right. So you can close your eyes, tense every part of the muscle. Your hands are out. First is your face. Taking a deep breath. Can you do that? Okay. Then relax and breathe out. So that was it. That's a progressive muscle relaxation. We have been able to tense various groups of the muscles in the body. And we, at the end of it all, we did the group. You just tense every part of the body at the same time and taking a deep breath, and then you relax. So if you can't do that in your office, as in go through the steps as we did in the office, you can decide to just do the one-time thing. You tense every part of your body at the same time, taking a deep breath, and then you relax. Or you can just tighten your fist, just like that, taking a deep breath, and then you relax. So like that, taking a deep breath, then out. It's also a very simple way of relaxing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Joan. I think you still have to be there. And viewers, I hope you really enjoyed the whole session. But I would want to, before we ask viewers to ask some questions, I would want to put Chelsea on the spot. At least let's find out how she felt while she was going through the process. So I don't know if you can help us with the microphone so she can give us her take, what she felt. Okay, so Chelsea, I think the viewers can hear. How did you feel?
So I felt my muscles being strained a bit, but then when I release it, I'm relaxed. Like when I'm very, very relaxed, so when I'm taking in the deep breaths and I'm holding parts of my body, it's like I feel the strain there, and when I release, like it's more like calm, releasing energy.
So you felt real relaxation whilst you were going through the process, and I think all of us can do same. So please, we are now opening doors for you to ask your questions, clarifications, any question. If you have question for Ms. Joan, she's here to help us understand the whole process of PMR. So you can type in at the message side. We will be able to read, or probably you can unmute and ask your question. Thank you very much.
Hello?
Yes, please. So your name, then probably the question follows. Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. We can hear you very well.
Yes, my name is Gifty.
Okay.
Yes, so for me, before my
Please, Auntie Gifty, we are losing you. So if you can come back again, please, Auntie Lucy. You. So just unmute and talk. Please, you can bring in your messages as well.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Please, your name. And probably your department. Yeah, or where you are calling from. Yeah.
My name is Reverend Esiama, calling from the library.
Okay, thank you, Reverend Esiama. Good. We can hear you.
Yeah. I have a corset on my neck, so I couldn't turn left and right. Is there any alternative for me?
Good.
Yes, you don't have to do that. You can just focus on your face, and maybe when you take it off, you can turn the neck. But I think the corset is to correct some pain in the neck already. So
I was able to do all the rest except with the neck.
yes, so that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to force it. Already you have a problem. That's why you are wearing the corset. So that's good. You don't have to force it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend Esiama. Good to hear from you, sir. Please, any other question, just unmute and you can ask your question. You can also type at the chat box. That's good.
Reverend, I think I was off.
Okay, good. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Auntie
hi.
Gifty. Good.
Thank you. Yes, so I was going to share my experience first.
Okay.
And I said that I felt so light as she was taking her through the process. I was also doing it in the office. So I felt so light and so relaxed. And at some points, I was even laughing. I was like,
Wow.
oh, wow, this is so relieving. Like I felt relieved. You see, so thank you so much. I'm glad I joined today's session. And my question actually is that sometimes we feel so stressed out with so many things at work, You wake up in the morning, you have to get the kids to school. You come to work, there are so many things to be done. After work, you still have to go back home, and there's so much to be done. So, how do you balance it? I think there was some parts you didn't touch on. I don't know if I missed out. How do you balance all of these? Work, family, and all that we have at hand. How do you manage it?
Mm.
Yes, so that's is a chronic thing because everybody seems to be going through that. I think the best thing is to be able to manage your time. And I know it's going to be a difficult thing to do because there isn't much you can do when it comes to work because you're supposed to come to work and deliver, and you're also supposed to take care of your family. So it's, I think, making sure that what's the most important things to you, you identify them, and then you attend to those ones so that maybe the things that may not need so much of your attention do not take up a lot of your time. Okay, so basically, I think managing your time and also planning things out would help to manage these things a bit better. It's challenging these days to do, but I think if you're able to even write down the things you have to do, make a list of all the things you have to do, and then identify which ones are most important to you so that you can, attend to those ones first. And then, you can then move on to the other ones that may not need so much of your time. And we also have to make it a point not to neglect our families because in the end, they matter the most. We are working because of them. Okay, so I think we always have to try and also put our family first, no matter what. And so that when it comes to work, you can also see how you can manage the responsibilities there. If you can delegate to some other people, why not? You can do that. It can also release or reduce the stress on you. I think Rabbi wants to add.
Yeah. I just want to add a letter to what my colleague just said. We all have a lot of things on our plate doing. So sometimes we need to be intentional about these things. Sometimes you just in the middle of your stress or you being so busy, just talk to yourself, relax, calm down. So sometimes you have to intentional. The word is intentionality. Be so intentional about our health. So there are times in the midst of all this chaos, in the midst of all this business, let's try as much as possible to get a free spot within to relax ourselves. So sometimes you can talk to you, mention your name, Rabbi, Gifty, calm down, relax. Sometimes when these things come, it helps us. Other than that, if you really don't become so intentional about these things, by the time you realize you will be overwhelmed and you can break down. So sometimes you must be so intentional. Just be intentional about your health, be intentional about you relaxing. And I think when you do that too, it will help. So once again, Auntie Gift is so grateful and thank you for joining in. Good.
Thank you.
Is there any other question? You can bring in your messages as well. You can unmute, then ask your question. We have some few minutes to end the session. Good. We have one, Johnson Ofori Ablade. Sorry. He says, please, how often do we need to repeat this exercise, or it should be on daily basis?
Yes, I forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. So with any of the relaxation trainings or therapies, we need to do them as often as we can. If you do it once a while, you wouldn't see the benefits. So consistency or the frequency of it is important. So normally I would recommend that with this one, for instance, you can do it twice a day. Okay, if it were, say, mindfulness breathing or meditation, I would suggest you do that 4 times a day. Or the progressive muscle relaxation, I would say twice a day, and then anytime during the day when you feel tensed, then you can also do it. Okay, but it's important that you do it very often so that it becomes part of you. That will help you to know when you are feeling tense and then what to do to relax.
Thank you. So please, any other?
Hello.
Hello, please, we can hear you. Your name and what?
This is Reverend from the library.
Okay, Reverend again, okay.
I saw prayer somewhere. Can you give me further clarification how prayer can be used as a tool for de-stressing?
Okay, so it's repetitive prayer. So it could be a very short prayer, maybe like Jesus, I love you, or anything, a very short prayer that you repeat to yourself when you're going through stress. It's similar to what Rabbi said, talking to yourself. Okay, so you're going through something stressful, whatever your religion is, it's a prayer to God. So whatever, a very short one that you can repeat to yourself just to help you know that God is on your side and that things may be difficult now, but then they'll get better. So anything simple. It can be for Christians, maybe it could be a very short psalm, maybe a verse from the Bible, the psalm, just to encourage you. Anything, a prayer, a very simple prayer that you repeat during the day to yourself.
So the prayer that works for you, or a text from the scripture or Quran that really helps you. Anytime you read it, it helps you to calm down. You can just subscribe to that, and it can help you. Reverend, I hope you are okay.
Oh yes, I'm really enjoying it.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. Please, a question. I told you have a question. Yeah, Abby. Okay. Please, any other question? Yeah, before any other question, on Friday,
There's a question online. There's a question. Check the chat, please.
Okay, please. Abby, give me the phone. Okay. So on the chat, we are saying, okay then. We have Prof. William Odro, okay, Professor William Odro. Prof, he says, Prof, we want to know, can this exercise reduce mouth stroke?
No, please. It may just help the muscles to, can it reduce?
Reduce mouth stroke.
No, it may just help to release tension, but when it comes to stroke and even conditions like heart attacks, those ones, I think the medical personnel also have to come in. But it would definitely help you if, say, someone with mild stroke, just to relax the muscle, the person may be feeling some tension or anything of that sort. That is if the person can do it. Some people may not even be able to do it. But maybe if the person is able to move a bit, the person could actually employ that, it may help, but it wouldn't reduce the stroke.
Thank you. And thank you, Prof, for your questions. I'm told there's another one good. From Ruby, says, please, I hear there is a message, there's a massage center. Any details on that? Yeah. So the Wellness Center works with the physiotherapy department in this regard. So you just have to come around, just book, and we can assist you as well. Yeah, there's a massage session we do as well. So please, if you need any massage, just come to the Wellness Center and see the administrator. We can book you and arrangement can be made. Thank you, Ruby, for your question. Please, any other? Good. The dietitian is always at the Wellness Center on every Wednesday. You can pass by to see her. The psychologist is also there. On Fridays, you can come around, book an appointment, and you will meet the psychologist. And all these are free for staff. So please, you can pass through and have an engagement with these professionals. Please, any other question? We want to take the last one, then we can bring today's session to a close. Tomorrow, God willing, we are hitting the College of Engineering. Then on Tuesday, I think on the 19th, we move the team to College of Health Science. We are coming there to discuss matters about how to reduce work-related stress. Then on the 21st June, we are coming to the University Hospital. Then the maintenance, UPK, all technicians and all supporting staff, we're going to meet them on the 24th of June. Then on 25th, we are coming to College of Humanities and Social Sciences. That's my college, Britain State of Provost. Then the administration, audit, finance, and DOSA will have theirs on the 26th of June. Then on 28th, we come to UITS and e-learning, including the security services and the university library. We will put all of it together to have a whole session for you. Obuasi is not left out. We are coming to Obuasi. Then maybe there's going to be the last one is going to be a forum at Great Hall where we're going to have stakeholders to discuss how all of us can reduce our work-related stress on campus. Once again, we are so grateful. There's one last question, then we can bring today's session to an end. Kindly share your email, okay? Is that our email? Please project for us. We are not seeing. Give me that phone. How can pregnant people reduce stress? Reduce it through this exercise. Okay.
It's not recommended for pregnant women. This exercise is not. We have other relaxation techniques like the mindfulness, breathing. That one, it's still deep breathing exercise, but then your focus is just on your breathing, or nothing else but your breathing. So if you are pregnant and you are going through something stressful, you can just focus only on your breathing for 10 minutes if you can do that. I recommend 10 minutes. If you can't, 5 minutes. But that also you have to do several times in a day for you to see the benefits. Okay, but it's really calming. If you do it, it helps you to relax. So don't try the progressive muscle relaxation, but you can try mindfulness breathing or even meditation, or even using music to relax, or imagery. So imagery is you imagining something that you something that will give you a pleasant feeling. So you pay attention to that. You just imagine that. Imagine yourself being there or being with that person. If it's someone who makes you feel good, imagine yourself being with that person. So you just kind of transport yourself from here to that side, for some few minutes, just to help you relax. So for pregnant women, I wouldn't recommend the progressive muscle relaxation. Any other form would be fine for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please, any other, our time is up. You can also reach us through our social media handles. Instagram, we have KNUST Wellness Center. Twitter, that's X. We are there as well. And YouTube, that's KNUST Wellness Center. And you can also locate us or get a lot of information about all what we are doing at our website at wellness.knust.edu.gh. wellness.knust.edu.gh. You can get there to access a lot of information. All these recordings will be put on the website for members of the university to go there and access. Once again, we are so grateful having you on today's webinar. We believe that you have learned a lot. Let's keep practicing PMR in our various offices and in our homes. And I know we doing these things, we can, navigate our way through in the midst of all these difficulties and stressful environments. Once again, this program is brought to you by the KNUST Wellness Center and with affiliate, let me put in that way, KCC on board. And tomorrow, God willing, we are having a webinar on nutrition. That's today at exactly 2. There's going to be a webinar on nutrition, I think it's related to kidney. Yes, so how to prevent kidney diseases using food, using nutrition. So please make a date and join. You can just get up, have a break, then come back to join us. And it's going to be an insightful webinar. Once again, thank you all for passing through And if you have not come to your college, expect us, and please just make a date with us, and you will never regret seeing us. Once again, thank you for passing through, and we bring you greetings from all the committee members, especially the chairperson, Professor Ibo Control. Once again, thank you and bye-bye.